Your friend hit Paragon 200 and found every Chaos armor he needs. You're still level 70? Here's why. You're playing the wrong build. You're wasting hours for nothing. I'll share the best Season 10 leveling builds and detailed tips to get ahead of everyone else. Don't miss Section 4. Why this tier list matters. Look, Season 10 changed the leveling game completely. Chaos powers, new Spiritborn builds, and massive balance changes mean your old leveling strategies are probably trash now. This isn't about endgame meta. This is pure 1 to 60 efficiency. We're ranking builds on 4 things: kill speed, survivability, resource management, and how smoothly they play without any gear. If you're starting fresh or want to level an alt fast, this is your Bible. Season 10 introduced some insane power spikes for certain builds, while others got left in the dust. Let's see who's dominating the leveling scene. S tier, the leveling gods. Spiritborn, Evade build. This thing is absolutely busted for leveling. Evade gives you mobility, damage, and survivability all in one package. You're basically untouchable while dealing massive AoE damage. 0 gear requirements. Amazing resource efficiency. Sorcerer, Ball Lightning, and Chain Lightning. The absolute kings of Sorcerer leveling. Ball Lightning melts everything in sight with incredible range, while Chain Lightning has amazing clear speed and jumps between enemies. You'll struggle a bit with mana until you find Mana Shield, but once you get it, you're the king of the game and can clear entire screens without breaking a sweat. Spiritborn, Quill Volley ranged powerhouse that shreds packs from safety. The projectile spread is insane, and you can kite everything while dealing ridiculous damage. Perfect for players who want to stay safe. Necromancer, minion build. Set it and forget it. Your minions do all the work while you just walk around collecting loot. 0 micromanagement, incredible survivability, and scales beautifully into endgame. S tier builds get you to 60 the fastest with the least effort. If you want maximum efficiency, pick any of these. A tier, solid choices. Sorcerer, Hydra, or Incinerate. Multiple Hydras melting everything while you focus on positioning, or Incinerate for massive boss damage. Hydra is great for lazy leveling since your summons do the work. Incinerate melts bosses but requires better positioning. Both solid choices just below S tier. Rogue, Dance of Knives. Fast, flashy, and effective. Good AoE, decent survivability, but requires more active play than S tier options. Great if you like dynamic combat. Barbarian, Hammer of the Ancients. Finally viable for leveling after the buffs. Massive damage, decent AoE, but Fury management can be annoying until higher levels. Worth trying if you love Barbarian. Necromancer, Blood Surge. Solid AoE damage and decent survivability. Not quite as brainless as minion build, but still very effective. Good balance of active play and efficiency. Druid, Companion. Your animal friends do most of the work while you support them. Great survivability and consistent damage. Less micromanagement than other Druid builds, making it perfect for relaxed leveling sessions. Druid pulverize massive damage and satisfying AoE when it works, but requires proper positioning and spirit management. The setup can feel clunky early on, but once you get the rhythm down, you're crushing entire packs. Great for players who like high-impact, deliberate gameplay rather than fast-paced action. A-tier builds are totally viable. They just require slightly more effort or have minor weaknesses compared to S-tier. B-tier, decent but flawed, Rogue, Flurry, and Heartseeker. Both work but have clear weaknesses. Flurry requires good positioning and energy management. Heartseeker is solid single target, but AoE clear feels slow. Druid, Shred, and Lightning Storm. Shred got buffed and hits hard, but resource management sucks early. Lightning Storm has great AoE, but spirit costs are brutal until higher levels. Spiritborn, Stinger. Good damage, but not as smooth as Evade or Quill Volley. Requires more micromanagement and positioning awareness. B-tier builds work fine if you really love the playstyle, but they're clearly inferior to higher tiers for pure leveling efficiency. If this tier list helped you pick your Season 10 starter, smash that like button and subscribe for more Diablo 4 guides. What build are you planning to level with? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. Season 10 specific tips. Here's what makes Season 10 different. Chaos powers completely change some builds, especially for Spiritborn and Sorcerer. The new Infernal Hordes give insane experience points, so factor that into your leveling route. Chaos armors drop much more frequently now, and they're game changers for certain builds. Don't ignore them during leveling. Even low-level Chaos pieces can boost your damage significantly. Spiritborn gets the best synergies, but every class benefits. The new Fleeting Hordes events spawn randomly in open world and give massive XP bursts. Always prioritize these when they pop up. They're worth dropping whatever you're doing. They usually last 3 to 5 minutes and can give you half a level's worth of experience. Chaos Rifts are your secret weapon between levels 30 to 50. They give better experience points than most content and drop guaranteed upgrade materials. Don't sleep on them. Most players skip these completely. Most importantly, Spiritborn dominates because it's new and overtuned. Sorcerer remains king because of consistent buffs and great baseline kit. Barbarian and Druid got significant improvements, while Rogue received massive buffs after being weak last season and is now much closer to other classes. Necromancer remains more situational. If you're torn between options, default to Spiritborn or Sorcerer for fastest results. Builds that didn't make the list, some builds just aren't worth your time for leveling. Frozen Orb Sorcerer feels clunky early game. Most Barbarian builds, except Hammer of the Ancients, struggle with resource issues. We only ranked B tier and above because anything lower feels painful for leveling. Life's too short for mediocre builds when S tier options exist. 4. Optimal leveling route. No matter which build you pick, follow this route. 0 to 30. Seasonal quests, passive quests, and maybe some Helltide when it's up. Focus on campaign progression and unlocking core skills for your build. 30 to 60. Helltide, Chaos Rifts, and Fleeting Hordes. This is where the real XP gains happen. Helltides give consistent experience and gear, while Chaos Rifts provide massive XP bursts. 60 plus, chase Helltides, Legions, and most importantly, Infernal Hordes to get your legendary Chaos perks and Chaos armors. Don't waste time with Undercity, Nightmare Dungeons, or Dark Citadel. Everything you need is in Infernal Hordes and Helltide. Check our detailed leveling guide video for the complete breakdown of this route. Class-specific recommendations. New players. Go Necromancer Minions. It's the most forgiving and teaches game mechanics gradually. Speedrunners. Spiritborn Evade or Sorcerer Ball Lightning for maximum efficiency. Solo players. Any S-tier Sorcerer build, they're incredibly self-sufficient. Group players. Necromancer Minions or Spiritborn builds work great in groups. Alt characters. Stick with what you know works. Don't experiment on alts. Extra tip, if you haven't activated seasonal blessings yet, this is crucial. Press U and open season settings. Then open season blessings on the left side. These upgrades are vital for your character. I recommend picking the middle urn of Chaos armor first. After that, it's up to your playstyle and preference. Gear prioritization during leveling. Don't overthink gear while leveling. Movement speed is king. Prioritize boots with speed bonuses over everything else. Your weapon should always be the highest damage you can find, even if it's rare quality over legendary. For armor, look for life and resistances first, damage stats second. Don't waste time farming perfect legendary aspects. Grab what drops and keep moving. Save your materials for endgame, not leveling gear that you'll replace in 2 hours. One exception, if you find a legendary with a game-changing aspect for your build, absolutely use it, but don't go hunting for specific pieces while leveling. Common leveling mistakes to avoid. Stop doing these time-wasting mistakes. First, don't complete strongholds until level 50 plus. They give massive one-time experience rewards that scale with your level. Doing them early is throwing away free experience. Second, don't obsess over skill point allocation. You get plenty of respect materials and your build doesn't need to be perfect until endgame. Experiment and have fun. Third, stop ignoring movement speed. I see players with full legendary gear who move like turtles. Speed is efficiency, and efficiency is everything during leveling. Last, don't waste time in areas that don't match your level. If you're not getting decent experience per kill, move on to appropriate content. That's your complete Season 10 leveling tier list. Remember, the best build is one you actually enjoy playing, but if pure efficiency is your goal, you can't go wrong with Spiritborn or Sorcerer. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Diablo 4 content, and join our Discord community. Links in the description. We've got guides, build discussions, and always someone ready to help with your Season 10 journey. I'll see you in Sanctuary.